Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video. I know it's been a while. As I said, sorry it's been such a while since I did a video. I've been, as you can tell, I'm in a completely different location and I have been since February, although you won't notice on this channel since I've not really uploaded anything from here apart from a little introduction I did. Maybe that's partly due to me being so bunged down with all sorts of other bits and pieces, but I'm not really here to explain why I'm away. I've been away. And I'm doing some recording on a different camera, which explains why the lighting is a bit not the same and why the camera is a completely different one, because everything is all out of phase at the moment. But I thought I'd record a video and get to a topic that I always wanted to talk about regarding the Doctor Who universe. And of course there's a Doctor Who video. Well, this is the Nyul channel, of course I'm always going to talk about Doctor Who. Anyway, the subject I wanted to talk about, this is not scripted at all. I thought I was going to do a scripted piece about this, but I thought, bugger it, let's just talk about it and get my feelings off about this particular subject in the Doctor universe. And I think it's quite relevant this time in the universe. As I'm recording this, and hopefully as I'm uploading this, we'll be between episodes 6 and 7, halfway through series 10 of Doctor Who, the last to see Peter Capaldi as the Doctor, the last run of episodes. So I thought it was about time to sort of talk about the next Doctor in a different way. A subject that's been touched upon quite a lot in the Doctor universe whenever a regeneration happens, and that is the option of a female Doctor and what my opinions of it. So realistically I didn't really want to do this video and didn't want to talk about it because it is quite a touchy subject and it's something that's probably one of the most controversial. A lot of people do the things about Doctor Who about something that could possibly happen, and I was going to do a whole video talking about, you know, all the things that happened in the past. I think everyone who watches these videos and who tuned in know exactly the context of a female Doctor in the actual show. It's now effectively canon. You know, we've had Missy, we've had a male Time Lord regenerate to a female Time Lord, we've had, you know, it's been mentioned here and there. So it is now, no matter how much we like it or don't like it, is canon within the show itself to some degree. I think I found out about the General regenerating into a woman. I found out that actually the General has been a woman apart from that one incarnation. So it's seen as a bit of an anomaly, which sits a little bit better with me. And by those comments, I'm sure you can tell that I am against the idea of a female Doctor. I think a lot of people are, but it seems to be more vocal this time around for some reason. It's always the subject that's come up every single time Doctor has been announced as leaving and the next one is coming in. So why is it now? I'm wondering whether this is the time it's happening, because it seems to be a lot more vocal. The show is having a bit of a big reboot next year, and I'm not sure whether we'll get what people might be expecting, you know. So people always say, what's the arguments if 2 and 4? I mean, there's a lot of people who throw a lot of, and realistically there isn't actually an active argument either way. That's too concrete. Everyone has their own reasons, and I have mine. One of the reasons being, I think in the context of the show, I think it'd be too much of a difference. A lot of people do use Doctor Who as the big change. Doctor Who is a show that can change and adapt, and I think taking a female Doctor does switch the dynamics, because would the companion stay female? Would the companion stay male? Would it be, you know, have a reverse role thing? Would that work as much? Would it be a dynamic people would recognise as the same dynamic as a male Doctor and a female companion? I don't know. I think a lot of the arguments can be said. I think a lot of Doctor Who fans want this to happen. There's a minority there that definitely want to see it. There's a lot of people I've seen on posts and forums and people saying, yeah, I want this to happen, while there are quite a few that don't. But I believe it's inevitable, completely inevitable. I think now the idea has been put in people's heads. There's a lot of people put forward every time, and I think eventually it's going to happen, whether it's the 13th Doctor or the 20th Doctor, or eventually it will happen, I think. I don't want it to happen, of course, and you do get labelled as sexist because of that. You know, people just say, why are you being sexist? Why can't a woman play the Doctor? Because it's the same sort of thing going, the same reason why a woman can't play James Bond. There's just no need for it, really. Why would you want to change a popular male character? One thing now, and the argument is always the same, James Bond and Sherlock Holmes are used as examples, going, well, if you're going to change the Doctor into a woman, why can't you do it to Sherlock Holmes and James Bond? Would it work? Would people react a bit different to those characters than they do Doctor Who? They see Doctor Who as as because it's written into the show, the context, the Doctor can change. You know, James Bond, Sherlock Holmes, they just look different in different iterations of the character. Well, this one is all one ongoing character that has changed within the context of the show, and people, I think, do look at that and go, well, that opens those possibilities. I look at some of the suggestions from what people have said, what actresses, if it was to happen, would take on the role, and I've not been satisfied with any of the people say. All these actresses people list up, I have no doubt they're good actresses, but I don't think they would fit the role of the Doctor. I don't see them as that character. I think one thing that the Doctor is, every actor who's played the Doctor so far, you look at them and go, yes, that is that character. I think a good example is Missy. I think Michelle Gomez is fantastic as Missy, but I don't associate Missy, I don't quite put with the Master, if that makes any sense. I know it's the same character, but she doesn't quite fit the same sort of thing as the rest of the other versions of the character, and I got a feeling that would happen with the Doctor too. You know, Michelle Gomez did a good job. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not knocking her in any way, and if Missy was an original character, I think, you know, I would be all for her as a character, but I think they took a male character and twisted it and turned it into a female character, and it's nothing on Michelle Gomez or anything, but it doesn't work, it doesn't association with the character, which is, I think, a lot of people's problem, I think, with it. You look at it and you go, that's not the character that the other 12 people have played. It just doesn't quite fit. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But I look at names like Olivia Colman and Tilda Swinton and Hayley Atwell is thrown around a lot. I look at those actresses and I go, well, they've done roles, you know, they're famous for roles they've done, but I can't seem to put them in that box of Doctor Who. I can't seem to see them in that role. Olivia Colman seems to be the favourite at the moment, and people just seem to go, yes, that works. I don't see it. Maybe it's because I've been tainted because I have been watching Peep Show, and she's in that, and I'm just seeing that, and I don't know, I don't quite see her working in that context. And there's not been an end that throws up and I go, actually, that could work, and I've not seen any of that yet. I think a lot of people have said, Chris Chibnall has said as well, he said the perfect person for the role, it's not a matter of what that is, it's choosing the right person for the role, and I think I trust his judgment, and I trust the production team's judgment on who goes next. And I've not really got a point here, I just wanted to get stuff off my chest, my opinions about this. I don't think there should be a female Doctor. I think it will happen eventually. I don't think anyone can stop it. As long as the show goes on, it will happen. Whether it will be successful, I don't know. Whether the general audience will accept that character or that version of the character, I don't know. It is a risk the show might take at one point in the future, and ultimately it might be a risk too far and it might kill the show. Otherwise, or it might be a risk that was taken and it works incredibly well, and that's it, you know. So yeah, there's no point here really to this video. I thought I'd want to do it's a female Doctor video. I personally don't want to see it, but it's not going to stop it from happening. I don't think. Eventually it will just happen. So, and you know, we'll see when something like that happens. I think speculation just gets drive people insane, and it's not happened yet, has it? People can get angry when it happens, or people can be happy when it happens. I don't know. Quickly as a side note, regards to a coloured Doctor, I'm a little bit more for it. I think my rules with the Doctor is he has to be from the United Kingdom sort of area, so English, Scottish, even Welsh and Irish, but with an accent that's not distracting. Anyone from anywhere else, I'm not really sure, if I'm honest. American I'll be fine with as long as they put on an accent or take away the American accent. I don't think it would fit the Doctor quite so well, so really male, English, or in this sort of island thing on the United Kingdom sort of. Those are really sort of things I look at as the character. I think is a British character, I think that works that way, and I don't think skin colour is, I think if they get a black actor and he fits the role, then sure, you know, that's another thing. That's, I think, at the end of the day, I'm not so bothered about that side of it. It just needs to be right, I think, more than anything else. And I think a lot of fans are worried that someone will come along and it's not right. You know, it's not happened yet. You know, touch wood. The Doctor has been chosen, cast perfectly so far to everybody who's played it. I hope that continues. So, Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry it's been a bit of a rambly one again. I'm not sure how many more videos I'm going to record in this place. My current situation is all over the place, so at the moment I'm still situated here for the time being, but you may see me back in my original spot, or you might not, and the stuff that I have in here. Life is being a bit all over the place for me, so if there's any ideas for any videos you want me to talk about, any sort of vlogging stuff, then sure, put them in the comments below. I look forward to reading any comments that anybody does. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. I'm trying to make some more stuff, hopefully, and thanks a lot for watching. So, goodbye.